Good morning. We're going to do a lesson in foundations today. We are doing Unit 9, Week 1, Day 1. And we're going to skip our warm-up for right now and go right on to our new concepts. Then we're going to mark up some new words, and that will complete our lesson. So right now, looking at our letters, the new thing that we're going to do today is to teach you about a closed syllable. This is brand new and we're doing it online. I'm so excited. So if we have a word like cat, cat, it is one syllable. And if you hold your hand to your mouth and you say the word cat, there's just that cat. There is only one breath coming out to make that. If you have the word catnip, catnip, you have two breaths coming out, catnip. So try that when you're looking for syllables in your words. So we're going to start with the word bat. So I've got the word bat right here. And when we look for words and we want closed syllable words, we're looking to see, we see that they have one vowel, only one vowel, only one vowel. How many vowels? One. Only one vowel. And we have a consonant or a group of consonants that close in that. So when you want to say the letter A, you only get the A part out. It closes the door on it and it stops it short. So it makes the short sound A. So when we tap this out, we say B, A, T, bat. And we know that this is a closed syllable because we have the one vowel and it has that syllable or that, consonant closing it in, okay? So now if I take away this first one, the first consonant, we have at. So is this a closed syllable? It is. We have one vowel, say one vowel. We have one vowel and it is closed in by this consonant. So it is a closed syllable, so it says A. So it does not matter if you have a consonant at the beginning or not. It's what comes after your one vowel. All right, so I could change this up now. And I could make the word here. Look at this word. Now, looking at this, I have a consonant. First thing I really want to look at, how many vowels do I have? Show me with your fingers. One. We have one vowel and that vowel is A, just like we started our other word. We have a consonant at the beginning, which is important for the word, but it's not important to tell us it's a closed syllable or not. So then I go to the end, and what do I see here closing this in? We see two consonants, which we know is a digraph, so that closes it in, so it says A. Doesn't say A, it says A because the consonants have closed the door on it. A, it stopped it. So we tap this out, we would say B, A, bath. So that's another closed syllable word. So I'm going to make some words, and I want you to tell me if it is a closed syllable or not. So here's our first one. What's it going to be? Okay, so let's look at this word. Look at it for just a moment. So the first thing we want to look at is the vowel, right? How many vowels does this word have in it? Can you point to it on the screen? Did you point to that? Good job. How many vowels do we have? Show me with your fingers. One. One vowel. So that's a good clue. Now, do we need to worry about what's at the beginning of the word? No. That's good for the word, but it doesn't tell us how to say our vowel. But look at the next, after the vowel, after the one vowel, we have this, we have the digraph CH. So what does this U say? Is it closed in? It is closed in. It's not left open like this. See how it's open? Anything could happen there. So it is closed in. So therefore, we're going to tap this out now because now we know that this U for sure says So fingers up, elbows up. Ch, such, such. Say it, such. Nice job. Okay, so I'm going to give you another word. Let's look at this word. First thing we're going to look for are the vowels. How many vowels does this word have? What'd you say? 1. Can you point to it? There it is. It is the letter I. So is this going to say I or is it going to say I? We have to decide. We will look. What is the letter that comes after it? Is that a consonant? One consonant, so it closes it in. So if it closes it in, you don't say I, you say it. All right, so we're going to tap this out. We say it. I know that was an easy word for you, but do you understand the concept? Let's try another word. Let's see what I do with you here. All right, let's look at this word. This may be a trick word we've had in the past. Okay, so first thing we want to look for is the vowel. Is there one vowel or more than one vowel? Show me with your finger. One vowel, and where is it? Point to it. What vowel is that? It's an E. So we see that we have consonants in front of it. Do we have anything after it? No, it's completely like the door is open. It's completely open. So that being said, it's going to say its name, E. So when we tap this out, we have sh, E, she. Now I know you know that it's a trick word. Now do you know it's really not a trick word because we know it's called an open syllable. But we still want to know it for our sight words, okay? So because there is no consonants out here, that means it is not a closed syllable and it's going to say its name. Good job. Let's do one more word. All righty. Let's look here. Here's some things I notice about this. I see a consonant at the beginning. Helps the word, but doesn't tell me anything about the vowels. Look at the end though. Look at the consonant over here. So it's closed in? You think? Let's see. Let's look at our vowel. What vowel are we going to say? Oh, we have 2 vowels. What's the one thing we remember? How many vowels does a closed syllable have? 1. How many vowels does this word have? 2. So this is a vowel team that we've not learned yet, but we will. And it says O. So that word is boat. So that doesn't follow our rules. So it is not a closed syllable. All right, good job. Okay, the next thing we need to do is learn how to mark them up. Because we want to mark up our words, don't we? For sure. So if I have my word, we're going to do cat. All right, so I'll write cat on here. So here's my word cat. All right, so if I look at it, I see there's a consonant at the beginning, which helps the word, but doesn't tell me anything about the vowel sound. I see the A, and then I see a T. What's our vowel? A. How many vowels do we have here? 1. So it matters what comes after it now. That's a T. What kind of letter is T? It's a consonant. So is this T closing in that A? It is. So A is going to have its short vowel sound, which is A. And the way we mark that up is that we underline the syllable. We put that brev above the A. So we know that it says A. Then we can tap it out, k-at, cat. So we know for sure how that A is going to sound. Nice job. Okay. Now I'm going to give you another word. Let's do another word. I'm sorry, I'm getting out of the picture. Okay, let's look at this word. So what do we see? Look at the vowels first. You look at the vowels first and that helps you get started. We have the letters U, P. I bet you know the word already, don't you? But we're going to say it and mark it up correctly. So how many vowels do we have? Show me with your fingers. 1. And point to that vowel. Which letter is the vowel, the U or the P? Yes, we know it's the U. All right, so we have 1 vowel. So now we can look after the vowel to decide if it's going to be a closed syllable or not. So what letter do we have right after the vowel? We have the letter, P. P is what kind of letter? A consonant. So we have 1 consonant after 1 vowel. So is this closed? It is. So we're going to mark it up by underlining the syllable. And then we will mark the U with the brev, so it says the sound So now we can tap it out. P, up, up. One more word. All right, now we have the word bath. So I'm going to write it down. I think we saw this one already. Okay, so here's our word. So first thing we look for is the vowel. Look at the vowel. It's the A. We have a consonant in front of it. Doesn't matter for the sound. What do we have after it? We have the TH, don't we? All right, TH is a digraph. Is that close that in? It does. So that means our A is going to say A. So to mark this up, I will underline bath, and I will mark my vowel sound after I've underlined to have the brev there. So I now know I can tap it out. B, A, F, B, A, F, bath. All right, there we go. All right, so what we're going to do is, now you get to get in your student notebook, your Wilson notebook. Yeah, you can get that out now, okay? You're gonna have to find the page number, and I'm sorry I don't have the page number, but in the front of the section of your notebook, you have the sound section, and I want you to find a page, have someone help you, that will say closed syllables. And then I want you to write either cat, up, or bath. You can write down and mark it up as a closed syllable. Now, after you've done that, while you're reading today, maybe you can find some closed syllable words. All right? Happy hunting.